Hello there, I'm Tom Pepper and welcome to my new channel on critical thinking. That's how to understand and break down arguments. There's a lot of arguing about at the moment, especially on YouTube, which isn't a bad thing, but a lot of the arguments don't really have the kind of rigor or discipline that you'd expect to make it an effective form of communication. So I'm here to produce a series of videos to see if we can't change that, see if we can't improve the way we argue so we can communicate our ideas more effectively with one another. So why focus on arguments at all? Well, arguments are the devices people use to take you from believing in one thing to believing in another thing. These arguments will be present in politics, movies, films, reviews of movies and films, any op-ed piece you've ever read in any magazine or article. They'll all be trying to persuade you to believe something that you might not already believe. I'm hoping that when people watch these videos, they'll understand how to better recognize and analyze arguments so that you can understand how people are trying to persuade you to see things their way and you can avoid becoming manipulated. I don't want to teach you what to think about certain subjects, but how to think about them in a constructive way. Here you'll learn how to construct your own arguments, how to spot flaws in other people's arguments, and how to introspect to see why you believe what it is you believe. This is the essence of critical thinking, and I'm hoping I can teach it to you on this channel in an accessible way. Looking at the outlook of the channel, this channel will include the logical breakdown series, which is when I'll look at a popular public argument and break it down for you to show you all the different sides, how they all operate, what kind of premises they're working on, why you should or should not agree with them at all. That could cover political arguments like Brexit or the US election, issues of gender and race. There will also be videos on popular fallacies, mistakes that are made when people are making arguments and how to avoid those. And I don't want this to be too negative a channel, but I might also call up specific YouTubers, particularly political YouTubers, to show you what they do right and wrong so you can emulate them or avoid their mistakes. I'll also be producing university-level introduction videos into epistemology and ethics. That's theories of knowledge and theories of right and wrong, so that we can learn how to gain knowledge and then how to live a worthwhile life based on that knowledge. And of course, if you want to live a worthwhile life, you begin by watching this channel. I will also be producing videos on university life, how to write university essays, particularly philosophy essays, how to get a job in the system, and how the system works, particularly in the UK. I also wanted to use this opportunity to tell you a little bit about myself. I've been studying philosophy at university for most of my adult life. I got my MA in ethics and social philosophy a few years ago, and then got my PhD awarded for writing a thesis on Hume and his particular brand of virtue ethics and the metaphysics underpinning that. While I was at university, I taught seminars on critical thinking, logic, epistemology, ethics, and political philosophy. Then I took a teacher training degree, and on my placement I taught in a prison where I devised and taught a politics and current affairs class. I'm out of the world of professional teaching for right now, so I wanted to take this opportunity to make some videos for YouTube. It's something I've always had an interest in doing, and it feels like a really beneficial way of getting a message out there and getting feedback from the critical thinking community. So looking forward, I aim to have at least one new video on this channel per week. Coming up, I'm going to have an introduction to critical thinking overall, an introduction to skepticism, an introduction to the popular ad hominem fallacy, where I may look at some individual YouTubers for examples. I'm also preparing a video called Are Liberals Conservatives?, in which I will explore some basic political philosophical concepts and ask that all-important question. Please do tune in to find out more there. You can like this video if you like it, share it with anyone you think might be interested, and of course subscribe to the channel to get video updates every time I upload a new video. And please do comment if you have any constructive criticism for me. I'm quite new to this, so any kind of advice would help really. That's all for now. I hope to see you around soon. Goodbye.